I've been playing a lot of Halo Infinite recently. It's a really fun game that doesn't make you angry at all. No! But I do have a problem with it. I suck. Now, what might the solution to that problem be? Maybe play the game more. Watch YouTube videos. Maybe stop playing for 5 minutes. None of the above. How about I spend 400 hours learning about machine learning to create a complex AI to play for me? Well, I like the sound of that, but unfortunately I do not have the amount of dedication to a stupid joke and do not want to subject myself to torture. So instead, I will create a AI to play the game. Artificial intelligence, or in easier terms, intelligence that is artificial. Computers learning and evolving to become better at a task. But Miofanon, didn't you just say you didn't want to make an AI? Yes, you would be correct, but what I am planning on making, isn't really an AI, but more of an A. You see, this thing will really be a glorified random number generator to attempt to control the game. So with that said, let's begin this horrible idea. First, I created a new Python file and imported a few of the modules I needed. Then I grabbed some stuff from PyInput, a really useful Python input library. Seriously, this would not have been possible without it. And now I shall get to work. I set up a system where it'll pick a random number and then proceed to hit a key accordingly. Now let's test it out. You know, make sure it's working. It absolutely is not working as I intended. I forgot to add a limit. Okay, so back to the drawing board on that one. So I add some restrictions that it can only push a button a certain amount of times. Please, please, calm down. You can just call me the coding. Anyway, with that in place, it should now work perfectly. I forgot to add a quit button. But before that, I decided to add mouse controls as well, so that the computer will be able to have full control over my PC, for some reason. Okay, so now it is time to make the quit button. This shouldn't be too hard. Why won't it work? Okay, I forgot to import a module. Okay, so 4 broken monitors and 7 shattered mice later, I added a force quit button. And no, the 45 minutes was not a joke, I am actually that hopeless at coding. Okay, with that out of the way, time to add some more stuff. But of course, I forgot to record the last 15 minutes, but I don't think that matters. But anyway, I added some functionality like jumping through grenades and melee attack. I may have also added the ability to teabag, but please don't tell 343. So it is almost time to test my AI out. So I think it needs a name. Why not Morph? Got it from this equation right here. See, it makes sense because I majored in math at the National Treasury of Ohio. So now let's move to testing. Also, before we begin testing, I want to point out that this was a bot game. No actual players in the game, so I didn't ruin anyone's stats. I just wanted to clarify. Onward to testing. Press to run. Okay. It's in. I'm not going to touch anything. Let's see what happens, and I instantly die. Well, let's see what it does. Oh, okay. So, Morph, what you doing? You're throwing grenades, you're crouching, you're reloading. You really like shooting, don't you? You're not moving the mouse at all. Which is making me concerned. Well, this sure is interesting. I feel like I want to make movement a little more likely, so let me cancel this. Okay, I've made some adjustments to the code. Let's see if this does anything different here. Oh, yep, here we go. He's on his way. So I think the movement is not enough. Well, okay, I made some adjustments, so hopefully he'll move a little more. So let's head up here. And it's going now. Okay, you better go, Morph. Morph, they're getting you. You gotta move. Aw, Morph. Okay, come on, Morph. Let's go. You're just wasting your ammo and grenades, man. Come on, you need to move forward. Can you not move forward? Come on, Morph. Morph, please. Morph. How did he not die? Come on, Morph. You can do it! Oh, yep. I didn't add ability for him to actually sprint, like hit W and then shift. I should have... He got off the ledge. Morph! How are you not dead? We won! This AI is so good, dude. So, as you see, Morph faced quite a few problems. One, he was not able to control the mouse. Even though during testing he was able to, that was when it wasn't in a full screen application. I think the fact that the mouse cursor doesn't exist in full screen applications made my code have an existential crisis and stop working. Two, he was not good at moving. I somewhat fixed this issue by making his movement drastically more likely to occur, as well as making his movements much larger. But it was still not great due to him being a random button pusher. Don't worry, Fret, I still love you. And that brings us into my third problem. Why did I do this?